Statesmen Nation here with Antonio Brown, who just yesterday was signed with the Green Bay Packers as part of their rookie minicamp. So first off, again, I'm going to shake your hand, man. Congratulations, that's awesome. So we're going to sit down with him for a few minutes here and pick his brain on what the whole process has been like over the past few months, especially the very probably chaotic last 24, 48 hours and stuff and all that. So again, we're gonna get right into it here, man. Talk about basically your time here at William Penn. Transfer coming in, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma native, and coming here. Talk about your time here at William Penn and how this has kind of prepared you for, if at all. Like we said off camera, you're playing against NAI guys. It's going to be a little different what you're going to see in the next few days. But how that's prepared you for getting ready for this next step.
It prepared me pretty well. Like, I sat out of school for like 3 years and decided to come back.
Right.
And just coming back to play football was a big different step. Yeah. Coming from a Division I school, like I'm used to like the good competition, like playing at a high level. So just coming down like to NAI, I just had to slow down a little bit and get used to that. But now going back up to a higher level, I can go back to like my full speed, just fly around as possible.
There you go. And it's not going to be won't be too much of a change for you then. It sounds like. All right, cool. I guess let's go back to right at the end of the fall. Middle of November, season's over. You guys, won another conference title. Just came up short of going to the playoffs. So bittersweet ending there. But then immediately you're changing gears. You're starting to think. I assume at this point, so you can go and clean this up for me a little bit. But started thinking, hey, you know what, NFL is a possibility. So let's go back to November and where it all started of getting or if it was earlier, getting yourself prepared for all of this stuff.
I got myself prepared my junior year of spring. Okay. I ended up having a workout. I had a junior day with the Chicago Bears. I came up here. I ran my 40. I did my measurements and all that. And from that day, I had the mindset of going to the NFL, pushing myself, doing everything that was possible to get there. Me and Coach Haugen worked together like every day in the summertime. Days before game, he'd give me some good motivational speeches in my ear. And just get me ready, got me pretty hyped.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. So yeah, very long process. Much different than a lot of people would probably think that, okay, small school, maybe you just got hot at the right time. You know what, great senior year, maybe now, but obviously this is back another year even. So, all right, we'll talk about, you talked about Coach Haugen, our strength coach, and getting how he was instrumental in this whole process, but how about the other coaches? They've gone through it a little bit, with Damon Harrison and Nick DeMarco and such, but how were they able to help you prepare for what you've gone over the last 6 months and stuff?
They just kept me motivated and just kept me focused, because coming from a small school, they know like a chance of like getting drafted is kind of small.
Right.
But just they just keep giving me motivational words, keep inspiring me not to give up, stay focused, and things like that.
Yeah, definitely. We talked again off camera about did potentially you hear from Damon or from Nick, and he said not so much, but they did serve as very motivational figures for you. So talk about that a little bit, knowing that it has happened before.
You walk in Coach Hatt's office, he got the Dame's jersey right there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lot of motivation right there. And a couple of years ago, he came back for a football banquet.
Yeah, it was just
he talked with the team and everything. And that kind of motivated me even more, just to see that he came from the bottom and made his way to the top. So
definitely.
It kind of pushed me. Then I also follow him on Twitter. Yeah. And he always got so much motivational.
Yeah. He's a very interesting character to listen to on Twitter for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, very cool. As far as the last, again, just looking back the past 72, 108 hours, whatever it may be, since Thursday. How nerve-wracking was it? How exciting was it? All of that, knowing that there was a potential that maybe not Roger Goodell, but somebody may have read your name, at the draft, and then going through the roller coaster of emotions, and then you get farther down into the rounds where you probably figured you were going to go anyhow, but then you're still not hearing it. You're still not hearing it. And did it become a disappointing thing, or was it just, you know what, okay, that's fine, I know there's other opportunities, but what was the draft like, watching the draft?
To be honestly, I tried to stay away from the draft just because I didn't want to get my hopes up too much and didn't get picked.
Yeah.
But I kept my ear out there, like me and Coach Half, we was talking back and forth during the draft, and I just tried to stay focused and not try to like get down or anything. Just try to keep myself up. I try to just, like, I probably went out, we played top golf.
Yeah.
So I just tried to keep my mind off of football.
Right, yeah.
Then I say, like, when draft was over, I was like, I didn't get picked up. But I wasn't really disappointed just because I knew I probably have an opportunity to go to, like, a camp, sign to a rookie camp.
Yeah.
And I just know, like, I would make the best of the opportunity. Like, they're sleeping on me now, but they're soon going to be woke up.
Right. So Saturday night's over, and yeah, no draft, no pick there. But then talk about Sunday. Yesterday, I mean, when did the phones start calling? How did that whole process go out yesterday?
I woke up probably about, like, I slept in a little bit, matter of fact. I woke up probably about like 9:30.
Yeah.
Looked at my phone, barely could see.
Yeah.
Then my agent, I was talking back and forth with my agent, and he was like, it's 90% chance that the Green Bay Packers is going to invite you to their rookie minicamp. And next thing I know, got a couple phone calls, talked to them. They booked my flight, congratulated me, and said I'll be out there next Thursday.
Just that fast.
Just that fast.
Yeah, right.
Pretty quick.
Very cool. So not even a chance to just be, I guess, kind of go into shock in the whole process. It was as soon as he said they're probably really interested in you, then boom.
Yeah.
Now you're booking a flight and everything.
I said, make it happen, and he was like, I'm going to do it. I was like, all right.
There you go. Very cool. I guess, what other teams had been expressing interest in you? Had you been talking to other teams, or had your agent, for that matter, maybe been talking to other teams saying, you know what, I really think that maybe it's the Chiefs, or maybe it's the Broncos, or whatever it may be, or has it been, we don't really know.
Yeah.
It sounds like some people, but we don't know.
Beginning of the year, school year, I probably had about over like 20 NFL teams come.
Cool.
Sit down, interview, watch practice, come to games.
Right.
Heading into the draft, I probably talked to about like 5 teams. I talked to the Chicago Bears, the Chargers, the Browns, the Jaguars, a couple more teams.
Very cool.
They was talking about late round draft pick, free agency.
Right.
And I was asking me how I feel about that. I was feeling good. If you give me an opportunity, I'm going to make the best of it.
Just throw me out there, man.
Throw me out there.
Yeah. So, was it a surprise that the Packers came out of the blue on Sunday morning?
Yes, it was. Because there was also one of the teams that did not come see me this year at all.
They hadn't seen you at all. Okay.
So, it was kind of out of the blue, and it was pretty surprising. I was too excited to be for real.
Right.
Too excited. It's my favorite team.
Yeah, knowing that, looking at the hat and everything, when you walked in, I was like, either he just got that, but I actually knew the story behind it. You were a Packers fan.
I'm a Packers fan.
So, talk about that. How cool. It's your team. Like, how long have you been a Packers fan, for that matter?
I've been a Packers fan since I can remember, probably since I was about 4 years old.
Right. So,
watching
always
Brett Favre.
Right.
I ended up going to a game this past December against Seahawks in Green Bay at home at Lambeau.
Yeah.
So that's pretty exciting.
So there is no better team that could have called you than.
No better team.
Let's go to the frozen tundra, man. I don't care. As cold as it is.
I was happy. I was running circles.
Yeah, for sure.
Excited.
That is awesome. All right. Now the steps are over. Now you're going on Thursday, correct?
Yes,
on
sir.
Thursday, you're flying up there. It's in Green Bay, right? Okay. The things that now, it's all going to be just laid out for you in the next few days, and what you can show off. So, what are you both looking at, trying to show off your strengths? What strengths are you looking at? Telling them, hey, this is why you need to keep me on forever. And also then, what things have you been working on a little more, knowing that, okay, this might be a little bit of a weakness for me, but I can make this a strength. So strengths first, I guess.
I say my strength is my quickness, my speed.
Right.
I'm pretty explosive. I'm a good tackler. I got good ball skills. Things I probably need to work on is just probably locating the ball when it's in the air and guarding my receiver at the same time.
Right.
And probably just guarding bigger receivers.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Right. Because you're about 6'1", right? 6'1".
5'10".
5'10". I don't know why I was thinking that. I guess it was the hat threw me off. It's got all the extra poof up there.
Yeah.
But yes, yeah, you're gonna unfortunately see some guys that are sitting at the 6'4" range and stuff. It's gonna be different, but I'm sure if everything else works out, you take care of the other pieces. That there's not a whole lot of really really tall cornerbacks either.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably right in there about that right range for a cornerback. So.
Right.
Then finally, man, expectations, goals. I mean, I know off camera we said, the goal obviously is to get signed, but what are you looking at going into this rookie minicamp? What are you trying to accomplish?
Make the roster, beat some of that draft picks out. Wake all the sleepers up who've been sleeping on me. To show that I can play at this level. I was born for it. I was born to play football, and I'm just ready to take advantage of the opportunity given.
Definitely. All right, man. Well, again, best of luck congratulations. Hopefully, they see exactly what they need to see out of you, and it makes for an extremely great little Cinderella story here and a long, long extended NFL career for you. But again, congratulations, best of luck as you get into rookie camp. So
appreciate that.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it.